yeah, it could be that these governments are not in tune with reality. Or it could even be that the president does not even know what's going on. So if these people that I've mentioned, the Islamic clerics, the imams, the men of God, the traditional rulers, notable men, high and respected men in the society, these people I mean, if they put a call through to the president and tell the president what is going on, I feel the president will listen. Maybe the president doesn't even know what's going on. The former minister of sports during Buhari's time, Solomon Lalong, said something that really shocked me. He said that the newspaper that they put in Buhari's table, the one that Buhari reads every day, is different from the newspaper that is published, outside, that's in Nigeria. So it could be that's what these guys are, people around the president are doing. Maybe, I don't know. So if you speak, maybe that could help. If you feel the president is not listening, if you come out, even on your social media handle, drop a word to say, like, maybe this government, you don't think this government is getting it right and they should try. I mean, that will encourage a lot of people to say, these people are with us. So the way we are looking at it, it looks that like these sort of people I mentioned are with the government and we are on our own. I mean, please, it shouldn't be like that. I am appealing to your conscience. You need to speak up. You need to speak up. Just look at what is happening in the Senate, Akpabio and Natasha. I didn't hear any of these people I mentioned speak. I mean, this is condemnable. It's condemnable. How can the Senate, within a short space of time, suspend Natasha? But when it comes to crucial issues, maybe like constitutional amendments, electoral reform, it will take like 2 years for them to implement. But the issue of Natasha Akpoti, it took within space of maybe 2 days or so. And she's out of the Senate, at least for the next 6 months. If it was to be a serious country where things work, by now, Akpabio would have been kicked out of the Senate and a thorough investigation would have been done. And just imagine Akpabio still leading the Senate. They go to the House of Assembly, maybe when the president gets to the House of Assembly, the next thing you start hearing, you start chanting on your mandate with just stand. What kind of comedians do we have? Man, this is not right. I expect these people to speak out, but they're just keeping quiet. How can the president remove a democratically elected governor and install a sole administrator? Where is that done? And none of these people I mentioned said anything. Come on. This is not right. This is not right. I mean, this is not right. Honestly, this is not right. Please, I'm appealing to the conscience of these people I've just called. You need to speak up. Where the president is not getting it wrong, you need to speak up to say it. Please. That will give us hope and confidence. You need to speak up. I mean, you need to speak up. And let me address the Gen Z's, the young minds. My humble advice is, should these people still remain mute? What I think we should do as Nigerians and as young people is this. Let us clamor for electoral reform. If it takes us to go to the National Assembly, sit down there, gather ourselves all over the country, march down to the National Assembly, and peacefully and calmly request for an electoral reform, so that the next election, 2027, we just kick out this APC government. Let them just go. Just kick them out. Let them just leave. And let's get somebody into that office. I mean, if we have good electoral reform system or good electoral system, if the APC, this current APC let them install their national chairman as INEC chairman. If the election goes against them, I mean, they'll get out. They'll get out of power. They'll just get out of power. Just look at this government. Government has held the judiciary, held the house, legislator, just held the judiciary and legislation, just held them. Mostly the House of Assembly has become like a puppet to them, to the executive. This is not right. My young minds, it is time for us to come together and demand for electoral reform. If we demand for electoral reform and we have electoral reform in place, you will see that it is either the APC government will sit up, or it is either they'll be kicked out. One out of the two will happen. One out of the two will happen. It's either they sit up or they'll be kicked out. That's it. In fact, why do we in the first place always choose the worst of us to become our presidents? I want us to change our narrative in 2027. Let these people, let them just go and sit down. The president has gone to France now for what they said from work is the working visit. I don't even understand. No clear reason. I mean, come on. We shouldn't be taken as people who don't know what they are doing. It's time for us to stand up. Let's demand for electoral reform. Those of you that don't have your PVC, going to have your PVC. Let us come together and get the right people in place. The people in House of Assembly, let us, by 2027, kick all this up. Kick all of them away. Let's get good people. People that will speak for us, that will represent our interests. Not people that will be talking about people that will have allegation of this sexual allegation and will still be gallivanting around as senators. We don't need all these kind of people. We need people who take legislation as serious business. When PDP was in power, I'm not a member of PDP. That's just the truth. PDP was like a living dog. You see this APC, they are like dead lion. Electoral reform is the way. Thank you.